Okay, so the troops are staying in the home of Sarima. There's lots of interaction between the kids, the sisters, and the troops. But Elphaba doesn't trust why they're there. During this time, Elphaba learns to fly on her broom finally. And in the summer, there's news that comes through a trader that Munchkin Land has seceded from Oz, which is what Nessarose wanted. And Nessarose is the ruler. Elphaba doesn't want to challenge Nessarose's authority, but she wants to go see her. So before she leaves the house, she checks out the troops, like paperwork. I'm sure they have some kind of paperwork. She's trying to figure out why they're there. And all she finds proof of is that they're looking at geological things. So she's like, okay, I guess everybody will be safe. I'm going to go see my sister. So she leaves at night, and it takes her a week to get to their home in Cowan Grounds. Her dad, Frex, is really excited to see her, and he tells her, like, catches her up on Nessarose's rule. And so there's been several violent incidents before the secession, which included the men, like the wizards' men, breaking up religious meetings. And Frex actually hopes that Elphaba is going to help Nessarose because she is too religious and she needs kind of to be pulled down so that the people will support her more. Frex is really worried about the retaliation from the wizard and thinks Elphaba can help. Shell, their little brother, has gone behind enemy lines, and he's like kind of like a spy like Elphaba was before. So Elphaba sees Nessarose walking with no arms. Her sister, or Nessarose, is really nice to her, but is also mad at her for leaving her as she is still. She says, only my faith saw me through that time. So Elphaba like hangs out for a while. She sees a woman coming to see Nessarose. She offers her some animals, like capital animals, 2 capital sheep and a capital cow. And she gives her those if Nessarose will sabotage a woodcutter who's fallen in love with her maid. The woman does not want to let the maid leave her house to get married. She wants to keep her maid. So Nessarose considers doing something to the woodcutter's axe to cut off his arm to make him less attractive. But she says that her powers come from the unnamed god. Of course, Elphaba thinks her sister is a witch. Her sister was a witch. So Elphaba is real upset about the capital animals, of course. That's been like her motivation through the whole book. And she goes to talk to the capital cow and the capital sheep. The capital sheep don't want to talk. They've gone mute, probably like to protect themselves since they're not wanted anymore. And the cow expresses resentment for Elphaba's concern. So instead of being like thankful that Elphaba's concerned, the cow's like, what do you even know? Like, I'm not going to escape. She's like, look, I'll open the gate. And the cow's like, why would we escape? They're just going to catch us again. Like, what is the point? So they do escape anyway. And she expects them to be served as a meal before the end of the year. Okay, so Elphaba is talking to Frex about what Nessarose has been up to and how she's governing the people of Munchkin Land, and he really wants Elphaba to take over. He thinks she'd be a better leader, and that Nessarose is really too fragile to really do the job. Elphaba refuses. She says she's given Nessarose enough. And Nessarose can give up her post if she wants to, but she wants no part of it.